Yeah, what a weird title, huh? They want me to talk about codependent. And I just did a shorts, so you might want to watch that with the song by Garbage called Number One Crush. And they wanted me to point out the line about how they would die for you and I would do anything for you. And I know a lot of us have lived lives like that where we were very codependent on our partners. And they're just wanting me to give you a little bit of a warning that when your mission partner comes in, unless you've already have them, they want you not to be codependent. They're also saying don't be codependent with jobs, family members, anybody. They want you to have self expression and be totally into you. And the person, job, family member is supposed to be an asset to you, not in the old ways of codependency. So that's really important. Then the other thing we had was we have a health challenge going on. So they want you to cleanse because there's a health challenge going on. And that would be normal because they're going to try to get you any way they can. Okay, so they said that your key was in reverse and we turned it over by being creative. And not only being creative, but getting rid of the shadow self. So, what's the things that are blocking you? Okay, if you know for a fact that alcohol and drugs, we'll use for an example, are no good for you, but you're still pumping them in, smoking, overeating, and you're still pumping that shit in. See what I'm talking about? You're in your own way. Wisdom was the card that I was holding. You have to have wisdom and use your intuition because they are going to get you. And what do I mean by they're going to get you? Well, you're going to end up having to go to the hospital where they like to kill people. You won't feel good. It's just one thing leads to another. You know when you're not healthy that one thing leads to another. They are releasing soulmates in that video. They are releasing them. Astro said that that's why they're warning you of this codependency problem, because if you get your soulmate and you get your mission partner and you just become the way you used to be, it's not going to work. Okay? You have to have confidence and self-expression. You yourself, right? You have to be curious and learn from the other person and have comfort and take comfort in the other person, but you have to be you. And I can't give you the answers to how that will portray, except I'm hearing boundaries, have to set a lot more boundaries. I know in my last codependent relationship, I was getting to where I felt like I couldn't even wipe my own ass without him. And I would say that. And those are not statements that I make. And I was making them. So I know for a fact that it took me on the wrong journey. And today, I would never say something like that. And I can't believe I was saying it back then. But, love is blind and it takes you down paths that make you codependent. Okay? So that was the shorts. That was the whole shorts video. Now, we're on a new beginning, and they're telling you to stay away from sensitivity, being too sensitive. They're telling you to stay away from gossip and to stay motivated and stay motivated in your purpose. because you will have success. Okay? You will have success if you listen to this whole first part of this video, okay? We're going through a transition right now, and they're releasing the soulmates. So that's good news, huh? That's great news. They're releasing the soulmates. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and see what the affirmation is today. For the light you choose or chosen not to experience will ripple across the realms. So, for the light you choose or chosen not to experience will ripple across the realms. Also, the ones that you do. Steve talked about the butterfly effect yesterday. The movies Butterfly Effect 1 and 2 are really good. I've been recommending them since I first saw them back in probably the 90s. He was talking about the summer of 96, which was my first summer sober. I got sober October 8th of 1995. So May, June, July, and August was very exciting. I was in my own new apartment. By myself. I was sober. I was working at a sober factory for, who was it? The Kleenex people, Kimball. I can't think of the name of it right now, but we were packaging products for Kimberly-Clark. That's who it was. And it was a sober factory. So every single hour we got a break to smoke and read our daily devotionals. It was fun. And I remember bike riding every morning to work. And I hadn't bike ride or got up early forever because, of course, it was my first summer sober. So it was the start of my successful sobriety because I'm still sober. I still ride bikes. I still walk. I'm still happy. I'm still excited. I just don't work at a factory no more. I became self-employed. And now I'm a self-employed spiritual energy guide, energy tarot reader. And I still have my real estate broker's license, but I do refer out to RE/MAX. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We've got Two of Wands energy. You have to be courageous and daring. Be courageous and daring. Okay, plan. As it said over in the other one, it said plan, but for your purpose. And the soulmates are being activated, and there's lots of possibilities. Okay, so there's lots of possibilities. We've got the Five of Pentacles energy, which is health problems, just what we said in the other reading, see? Okay, so we've got 2 repeat messages. 3, actually. Plan for your purpose. Soulmates are being released, and there's health and financial concerns, so you have to think outside the matrix, and you have to clear your blockages. So that's just repeating itself. Okay, then we have 10 of Pentacles, abundance in all areas. Okay, so there is success. That's another repeating message from the shorts and the beginning of this message. There is success at the end. If you stay in love is the answer, love is all around you, Queen of Cups energy. So back to the song Garbage. That's the name of the group, and the song is Number One Crush. You want to look at them lyrics. Take yourself back to those years. I didn't mention 1996 for no reason. Neither did Steve. I didn't mention codependency, health issues. Go back to those days, okay? We got rid of our health issues, but we actually walked into codependency trap. Well, now we're healthy and no codependency, at least in my case, okay? So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, transformation, that was just in the other deck. Changes, lucky breaks, you're at a turning point. So all it's doing is repeating itself. So you can go ahead and watch this video a few times because all it's doing is repeating itself. The last card in this deck was transition. That's where it ended up. Last card in this card was transition, transformation, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we want to stay on our quest, the king of questing, keep going. And the past is past, but they want you to learn from it. Okay, so you see the theme here. The theme is go back to 1996, take your little time machine and travel back to 1996, summer of 1996, right? And then play it forward, play the whole tape forward and see where things were the butterfly effect. Watch the movies, Butterfly Effect 1 and 2. See where everything had that ripple effect. Now that's even the affirmation. The affirmation was that whatever you experienced or didn't experience has a ripple effect across all the realms. So this was a really good reading, really good reading. The only thing I can keep telling you is to use your high priestess energy and do what I just said. Watch the movies, check out the song, go back in your time machine to 1996, play it forward, see where you fell into traps, see where you didn't fall into traps. I'm really proud of my journey because I'm still sober, right? But then I look at the traps that I fell into and I'm not going to repeat them because the past is a learning lesson. All right? All right, so go within, use your gut feeling, use your third eye. And then on the top of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which we just talked about. So that was where we left off. And then we have the sun energy. So again, it's a favorable outcome. It just keeps repeating itself. It's a favorable outcome. It's the happiest card I can pull. Stay in love. Stay in love. No codependency. No crushes. None of that stuff from 1996 should be what we're doing today, except for the good parts, of course. You know, we want to take the good qualities with us, but we do want to leave the old qualities. And then I do have, with that health concern that came up twice, okay? So whatever it is, you better nip it in the bud, because if you don't, it's going to ruin you. It's going to take you out. Seriously. Okay, everybody, I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.